pretty much what I do every morning. Do my coffee, bring the jaggery out, set up the solar panels, and then I just sit down and drink my coffee, eat my banana, and look at the nice view. I would turn around the camera, but the sun is right here. And it's always nice and cool in the morning. That's why I have my little jacket. So here's a little peek. Kara's still sleeping inside a little bit.
So this is what happens when you can't part with the beach. You haven't done laundry in a week and a half. Yeah, and you decide that you're gonna stay longer. So here we are. Nothing that a bucket with soap and Tide can't fix. Alright, so over the last few days, Reggie has been very busy, as you can see, collecting firewood from around the beach so that we can enjoy an amazing fire tonight. And so here is some more wood that Reggie has collected aside from what I just showed you. And look at that.
And voila.
Voila. Happy. Morning, guys.
Morning.
So this morning we are embarking. It's our last full day here at Gonzaga, and we are embarking on potential clam digging today. So let me just flip us around here. So down here at the corner, apparently, I don't know if you can see or hear the birds, but anyway, we think maybe we might be able to find some brown clams, so that's where we're going. I don't know if you can see this, but they're like birds. Like there's a whole bunch right here, and I'll end up going down by where this boat is, but there's a million birds. Clamming is not going well. Oh, hang on.
Dig into China and there's nothing.
Yeah, we're digging to China. Clamming isn't going as well as we had hoped. Reggie did learn how to do this, but it seems like maybe, I don't know. We saw people come and get some, so anyway, we're gonna keep.
I think it was lower tide. I'm not quite sure.
Well, we're gonna keep digging.
So now we know why the seagulls are more over here. The fishermen get sharks and they chop off the heads, and then they probably feed them to the pelicans.
That's what we came back with.
And the only thing we found was the rock.
Yeah, complete bust, eh, Reggie?
Yeah.
No clams. Okay, so on our channel so far we've talked about electricity and what we do for power.
Dumping.
We've shown you how to dump and what that looks like. And so now, take it away, Reggie. This is all about water.
Yeah, so we buy drums of water.
This one's almost empty because this is really our
last day.
Our last day.
So I take a hose, put it in, it goes to a water transfer pump, it feeds out to the other hose, it goes into the camper.
Ta-da!
So we can gauge how much water that's going in. And it goes with a drill battery or an impact battery.
Alright, Reggie.
I didn't charge him, so I don't know how long it's going to last.
Okay. And voila.
Just like that.
Water is going into our trailer. Again, we don't have much left, but this will pretty much do, two showers today. Still the toilet, the sink, dishes, So yeah. Ta-da! Hang on. Cool stuff.
Good morning, guys.
It is a bit of a wah here for us.
Sad morning.
Yep, it is March the, did you already say that?
11th.
March the 11th. And we are officially leaving this beautiful spot at the beach. Lots of emotions happening today.
It was a fun time till it last.
We had a really good week here, and now we're off to San Felipe, where we will be until Sunday, and we will cross the border this coming Sunday. So
The good thing about that is, I think there are better roads for sure.
yeah, the roads will definitely be better headed there. It's only about a 2-hour drive this morning, so we should be there, and we're going to be full hookups for the rest of the week, which will be nice. Yeah, so stay tuned. San Felipe is coming back your way.
Hi guys.
Hi, long time no see. It's the March the 14th.
February 14th, 110.
No, March 14th.
March 14th. What did I say?
February. We wish it was February 14th.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I wish.
So we are headed into Alfredo Restaurant in San Felipe. And anybody who has been or has seen, been following along, knows that we went to Alfredo Restaurant. It's our very first restaurant when we got to Mexico.
We've been here before.
And so we are making it our final restaurant destination in Mexico.
Before we cross back
Considering
over.
We're leaving in
A couple days.
2 days. So very somber, but very excited to have a really good meal. So we decided that we will, even though you would have seen it the first time around, we're going to take you back into Alfredo's. I think we're probably both going to get the same thing again.
The burger was really good.
I know, what I had was really good too. So it'll be hard to change our minds, but it's also the first time in a while that we have gotten dressed up to attend an event. Yeah. So we decided, it was probably time to, go on a date night, a real one.
The real
Date
one.
night, a date afternoon.
Date
It is
afternoon.
1:12.
And they only open at 2.
We only open at 2, but I think they'll take us anyway.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
come on in down, friends.
See ya.
Okay. Hi, folks.
Hi.
Just back from the restaurant, which was...
That's good.
I'm just giving you 1 thumbs up, but it's like a million thumbs up, and we're very full.
I'll give you 2.
We thought we would do like a little wrap-up video for you guys, considering we are literally a day and a half away from crossing the border back into the U.S. So we just wanted to give you like a little sort of summation of our time here, and let you know some of like our major highs and lows of like the last we literally crossed into Mexico on November 24th. It's currently March 14th, so almost 4 whole months here.
Yeah.
It's been pretty epic. It's been probably the most amazing time of my life.
Me too.
Try not to get emotional.
I won't.
Yeah.
Get a Kleenex?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll let you take it away with... We made just a few notes, so not that it's scripted, but we wanted to make sure that we got out everything we wanted to say. So, worst parts of Mexico.
Roads.
Yep. So the most dangerous part of Baja are roads and potholes.
The roads. Potholes. But they were getting filled up
Yeah.
as we went back north. You get used to it. You get used to the roads as well. Somebody hauling a camper, it's not as easy, or even the motorhome, it's not as easy as a truck camper or a van. But it's doable.
It's way doable. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the scariest part of Mexico. I know that before we left, there were a few people in our lives who thought maybe A, this was the craziest thing we were ever about to do, and B, that it was unsafe here. And we are here to bust that myth. At least for our own.
It was a crazy thing to do.
Oh, it was a crazy thing to do.
A really good crazy thing to do.
It was the best, craziest idea we've ever had. But as far as unsafe, again, we'll go back to roads and potholes. It's probably the most unsafe we felt here. Mexico,
Yes.
again, this is just us speaking from what we've experienced, and not one time did we feel unsafe.
Even if you stop to a border or a
Checkpoint.
going, let's say, to Canada, to the States, at the border, you're still nervous.
It's still that, yeah, even though you haven't done anything wrong, it's still that, yeah, the checkpoints may have been a little nerve-wracking going through, but Nothing that a few Cokes and a couple beers can't take care of. So, honestly, the Mexican people have been nothing but welcoming to us. They have been, kind and generous, and everybody that we've run into has been over the top nice, happy.
And the people that we saw work, they're hard workers.
They're hard workers, and they're happy. Like, probably one of the things that we've noticed the most about the Mexican people is their sense of, like, family and being together. And like, we would be at beaches and they would show up, 2 carloads full of people. Yeah. They would set up their little tent and they had music. They went swimming.
Having a great time.
Yeah, having a great time. A barbecue, and there was like, 10, 12 of them, and they were just together having fun. So, yeah, Mexico has won our hearts in a big way. Yeah. Probably the top things for me on my list of favorites, obviously, is parking on the beach in our camper. Is definitely hands down the best thing that I think, obviously this is what we were setting out to do, and it like exceeded expectations at every level. All the exploring we did, so much stuff we got to see that was just unreal, from the waterfalls to the snorkeling to the sharks, the hot springs, Cerritos, beach jogs, hikes, finding little hidden treasures was awesome.
Went by too fast.
It went by. We knew life goes by fast. We know, but it went by really fast. Last but not least on my list of awesome things is food.
Food here is great.
The food here is amazing. Not one time, and I know we're still a day and a half away from leaving, but not one time. We have never been sick. We have seen lots of YouTubers who have come here and eaten the wrong thing and have been sick for days.
But we still have a day.
We still have a day and a half left, but to this particular video, we have not been sick. Not with a cold, not with a flu, not with the stomach, anything. We haven't been sick at all.
That's a good thing.
That's a really good thing. We did take the Dukerol before we left, and we did come here armed with, diarrhea medication and, nausea medication. We came here with everything you needed to come here with.
With a bunch of stuff.
Never needed to use any of it. No. So overall, it's a bit somber on this side, and I know nobody's going to feel sorry for us. And that's okay. But we're really sad to be leaving. This has kind of become a second home to us, I think.
Why would you want to leave? Look at the background.
We would be filming outside, but it's a little cool today and it's a bit windy, so we decided to film inside. But yeah. I mean, it has rained for 5 minutes since November 24th. So
it rained 3 days ago.
For like another 2 minutes. So okay, total of 7 minutes it's rained since we got here. Yeah, this is definitely the desert. It doesn't rain a lot.
So the worst part is the roads. The second is it all depends what type of vehicle you're driving. Mm-hmm. If it would be black. Yeah.
Just know it's going to be full of dust the whole time. Yeah. Reggie just cleaned the truck yet again. I can't even count how many times this truck's been washed since we got here, just because it has like a layer of...
I washed it 3 times, and we got it washed in wax in St. Felipe, 4 months ago?
And in Sandspec, we had it washed.
Yeah, but not... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's been washed a few times given the amount of dust that accumulates. But again, we're in the desert and that just seems to be a regular occurrence around here. Okay, so I see we're 8 minutes in. We should probably wrap this up. a cheers to you for watching our Mexico adventure. We will have a bit more coming in the US. Cheers. We'll see what's next.
You will see us in the next one.
This is still the first video.
Oh, okay.
Bye, guys. Good morning.
It is currently March 16th, 6:30.
We are about to pull away from Mexico.
Heading to the border. Pick up a few Mexicans on the way. Try to...
No, we won't be doing that. No. But the trailer's ready to go, so we are gonna get in the car, head out, and we will keep you guys in the loop with how we make out at the border. Currently 10:30. 10:30?
Yeah, pretty sure it was. Yep.
We have arrived in Mexicali and we are in an extremely long lineup before crossing the border. So we're marking at 10:30. We're gonna see how long it takes us to get across. Stay tuned. So just to give you an idea of what it looks like here while we're in line, we still have to make another left to actually get in the real line. And I'm gonna attempt to show you.
This is the pre-line.
Alright, it is now 12:05 and we are, I think, close. But who knows?
I hope. I'm good on that side?
Yep.
Hi.
Where are you guys headed to?
We're heading back home
But right, in Yuma.
in Yuma right now.
Oh, where are you guys in Mexico for?
Oh, we crossed November 24th.
Yeah, since November 24th.
Since November 24th, yeah.
Anything you guys are bringing from Mexico?
No.
Nope.
No fruits, veggies, plants?
I have like an onion and some garlic in the fridge.
Yep.
Okay, folks. Welcome to California. It was long. I'm gonna say 2 hours in line. Long. But we made it. It was fairly simple. We showed our passports.
Very simple, but I was really nervous.
Very nerve-wracking. Always is, even though you haven't done anything wrong. So currently now we are driving to a town called, or a city, I guess, Yuma, in Arizona, where we will be boondocking for the next couple of days at a spot that was recommended to us by friends. So once we get to Yuma, we will show you our new digs.
These roads are really wide. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely different being back in the US, for sure. But happy that we made it safe and sound.
Yes.
and that there was no trouble at the border. So we were nervous about it all day. I could barely not eat, but I think now we're good.
Yo.
Hi folks. Well, after all of that, we finally made it to Arizona. We are in Yuma, and we are at a free campground, which is part of the BLM lands. Super excited about being free.
That's my price.
We like free. Yeah, so basically just wanted to come and close out this video. Yeah, so you'll see the last leg of our journey all the way up until here. Reggie, what's happening next?
Next?
We don't know.
Don't have a clue. I know we're going home.
So we're on our way home. We were supposed to go to Sedona.
Sedona, yeah.
It's looking like that's probably going to be a bust. Unfortunately, we were really looking forward to that.
Snowstorm.
Yeah, major snowstorm.
Roads closed
Roads
everywhere.
closed everywhere, and like massive car pileups on several roads. So.
And we can't really wait to go there either. It's not, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna continue to make our way.
Compared to Mexico,
East.
the States is more expensive.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll be able to be here very long. The budget just won't allow it, but we'll see what we can get up to. In the sort of last little bit of this.
Didn't we win enough at the pig race? No.
We did not. All right, so we're gonna close out here. Hope you enjoyed the video. And
Supper's cooking in the back.
Supper's cooking in the background. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I got up at what, 5:30 this morning?
5:15, 5:30. Yep.
On the road, 6:30.
Yep.
Got here at 2:30.
Nah, I don't even know anymore. I can't keep up with the times. I don't
Time
know if we're
change
4 hours behind folks
yeah.
at home or 3 hours. We don't even know anymore. So it's all right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you when we see you.
Bye.